No,
But the bigger question is, what exactly are we talking about?
Fake pork chop.
He must be hungry because
that's what I'm saying. Are you hungry? Like,
food.
do we need to order that?
Yeah, what up, y'all? This is Joe Crack.
Your boy Jada. You know what it is, the Joe and Jada show. And without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to welcome our beautiful guest, Teyana Taylor. Make some noise.
Hey, what's poppin'?
What's going on?
Well, I'm just so happy you here, man. You know, my family, we celebrate you. And so, like, you're one of the favorite artists, my wife's favorite artist.
I think she's
my
big
daughter
in a lot of
loves
households, right?
She big everywhere, but in my household. So I know all
Definitely
that.
my household.
I was dizzy I made it.
Hey.
Like they had that on super repeat when it came out. So it's an honor to have you here.
Thank you.
They told me not to talk much, but I got to set it off with saying
who told you not to talk
I'm going to be honest with you. I know Teyana, it's crazy. I'm looking at your daughter right now, and I think I met you about that age.
Yeah.
About that age.
Yeah.
And I'm in Harlem coaching at the Rucker, and you pull up in that world famous bike of yours.
Yeah.
And the reason why there's such an ill...
First time I ever met her, she had that bike.
She was on the bike too?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Around the same time?
I don't know if it's the same, but when I ever first seen her, she was on the bike. I'm like, Pick, who's that? Like, nah, that's T.
You know what's crazy is I meet so many people, right? I've been doing this 30-something years, and I met so many people who told me, Joe, I'm going to be rich. I'm going to be a billionaire. Even Angie Martinez laughs at me because she said the first time I met her, I was like, yo, I'm going to be the biggest. I'm fat. And she was like, yeah, right. And so you, out of nowhere, you pull up on me and you like, yo, I need to meet Pharrell. Like, you got to introduce me to Pharrell. I'm going to be his next artist. And I'm like, yo, this girl, she flies, she little, but I mean, she got big dreams. And to see everything you ever predicted at that age to come to fruition, how did you know? Because you had to know when you was young. Like, how did you know? Did you say, yo, I'm special? God made me special? Because for real, though, you have to have a certain type of blessing and confidence to just predict all that in the future and it actually to come true.
I mean, first and foremost, I got a lot of prayer warriors. That's first. I feel like I'm covered, you know? But secondly, I think it's just some cocky Harlem shit. Like, that's just Harlem shit in general. We understand aesthetics and vibes and what things are supposed to look like, but I've always been very intentional, even at a young age. So it's kind of crazy to see Junie now speak the same way, you know? But it's kind of like, seeing you, like, that was a big thing for me. I'm like, yo, what's up? I know you in there, tell Pharrell and them, what we doing?
And then she got with Pharrell. How crazy.
That's crazy, yeah.
It's safe to say she's good at everything.
I'm a manifester.
Anything she puts her hands on, it turns
We call you a triple
beautiful.
threat, right? Because there's nothing you can't do. And was that ever a complication for, you know, an A&R, somebody to see your vision? Because you do so many things. Yeah. Was it hard to get the team to just get aligned with, like, all right, I want to choreograph this. I want to sing. I want to shoot. Act. I want to, like, people just like, yo, what the fuck? Like, not, everybody ain't built like that. Did you ever have that problem?
I mean, it was a lot. And it was very difficult. And the way you breaking it down actually make me, like, want to, like, empathize with them for them a little bit, because it's, no, real shit, because I never used to understand people like, they don't know what to do with you. What the fuck does they don't know what to do with me? I'm not trying to hear all that. Like, you, like, if I'm giving you everything, you're avoiding all the things you would pay for normal for the next artist. So I used to think it was easier having an artist that did everything. I used to walk into the label with the old school mood board, like cut out pictures and like glue to a cardboard box. Like, I had the vision. So it's like, if everything is literally laid in your lap, how
How you saying you don't know what to do?
How you saying you don't know what to do? But to your point, if it's like a robotic system and they're stagnant in their comfort is, here's a standard. We do this with all our artists. So because we do this with all our artists, then no other way is the right way. You know what I'm saying? And I dealt with it for a long time until I took that step back because I do everything. So it's kind of like, again, when I seen you and when I took a step back from music, I went and I manifested the same thing because I was definitely shoved in a corner on some like, yo, if you retire, you boom, 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 I don't think that's smart. I'm telling you, it's not. I'm like, I'm going to be a big director. Everybody's going to call me. I'm going to be a go-to director. I'm going to be a big actress. I'm going to protect other creatives. I'm going to pour into other creatives. Everything I said I was going to do, I did that.
Did that. And did it superbly.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? Let's not forget that.
But that's all a part of that faith walk. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I go to the casino with God.
No doubt.
I'm like, yo, what we betting on today? What we betting on today?
Both of y'all with God in the casino.
Well, not literally, but I'm just saying it's like when people take bets elsewhere. People take gambles elsewhere. My gamble is like, Father God, what we doing? What's my purpose? Right. You know what I'm saying? When I'm ready to give up, like, why you keep pushing me? Why you keep pushing me back in? What's my purpose? You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to do everything. I don't want to be in a box. Okay, if you don't want to be in a box, show me you don't want to be in a box. You know what I'm saying? Keep praying. Keep having conversations. You got to communicate. You got to over-communicate. Over-communicate. So like with over-communicating, then he's more clear on what I want. He can lead me in that direction because he ain't going to throw it in my lap. You know what I'm saying? So I've always took my gamble, you know, within my faith.
You know, it's weird terms.
When you over-communicate, you can overstand.
I understand that. And it's weird times out there, right? In the world, you know, hard to get a job, people want tough times. This thing has made it so everybody and their mother can say something about somebody.
Absolutely.
And so this price of fame, right? It's on another level to where I think the only thing that can keep you normal right now is your belief in God. And so when I sit down, you know, I tell them, you know, my wife, she best friends with Mary J. I sit with all of Jim Jones, Chrissy, Harlem. I'm always surrounded by Harlem, right? And then the conversation always turned into God. I don't know how it just, if you just start talking about everything, everybody be like, yo, but thank God for God, and I pay my tithes, and because I feel like it's the only salvation, it's the only way through with all this noise that's going on around us. You know, this, you know, you got to be careful what you wish for with this fame and fortune. You know, now I know what I know. Well, I love my life, but you know, I think I would have rather been wealthy more than wealthy and famous, right? Like when I see people who are
far, I rather wish I could just be wealthy and without nobody can know you.
I mean, but I meet wealthy people and they want to be lit. Like they want to hang out with the famous people. They want people.
They think they want to be lit. They don't really.
No, that's real. There's a lot of people think they know what they want until they get it. You know what I'm saying? But I think for me, it's super important that even through my accolades, that like every single one of my speeches, that then they always go viral. But in my speech, all my speeches are always a prayer. And I think it's important because I think a lot of times we turn to God when things ain't right.
Yeah, you're not talking. You're not turning to Him for nothing else. Then when something goes wrong,
through good, bad, and indifferent, have them conversations. Through good, bad, and indifferent, you know, submit and pray and understand that we're not perfect. It's still a work in progress. None of us will ever be perfect enough. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like you got to pray through it all, you know, and give thanks. I think is important.
Got to give thanks.
Now, it's been 5 years since the album. What pulled you back? What made you say it's time?
I got pulled back on my own terms. You know what I'm saying? Like I left the first time because it wasn't on my terms. You know what I'm saying? And I knew that I was more. I was more than what was being, you know, put in a box for me. You know what I'm saying? They were trying to stuff everything in one box. And that's just not, that was never me. I can't stay still. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I always consider myself a Glade plug-in. I'm going to plug in every single socket outlet you see in this building. Why only make The bathroom smell good when you can make every
The
inch of
whole
this
building.
motherfucking building. Yeah. Like, smell the fruits of your label. Like, I'm not about to be locked in one room. I'm not going to be locked in one box. I'm not going to be locked with one set of keys to one door.
You know,
what
shout
I'm
out
saying?
to your mother. Your mother's in the building.
Yeah.
Harlem legend. And, you know, I just feel like you, me, Jim Jones, not to alienate nobody, but New York made some hustlers. Say Lala. Lala finesse an MTV job to being an actress, to being the this, to being that. You know, what is it in you that make you that hustler? That because some people are content. Well, I'm a fake Harlem guy. I'm from the Bronx, right? But I got the hustle too. I'll sell you some beard
I think that's
stuff,
a New York thing. No, real shit. I think that's
It's a
just
New York
it's a
thing.
New York thing, but also it's like, you know, my mom, hustler. Her work ethic is
Your upbringing,
insane.
your surroundings.
You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, and also what helped keep me grounded is actually the U's and the gyms and like to see y'all be successful and still be on the block. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's big for me. The first time I met Jada, I was mad young and I asked for autographs. And that nigga wrote something in the script. And for the life of me, I was trying to figure out what he wrote. And at first, it was me and my aunt. I was like, he was like, sir. You know, I was like trying to figure out what he was saying. But it was the fact that he like took out the time to write the autograph. And I probably was on my bike, on my skateboard or something.
Right.
But it was just like, yo, this shit is dope. So not only do I have the hustle, but I got the ground. I'm grounded because people that I look up to that's paving the way for me is really outside, you know, grounded but successful and still graceful and, you know, like just the balance of it. I just think that's a New York thing.
I love that.
New single, Better Roses. Described as
Better
laying
Roses.
all your emotions bare.
I like that.
What inspired?
Better Roses, for me, well, you gotta kind of hear the album. Once you hear the album, it's a whole story. It's an ombre album. So it's like the different emotions from heartbreak to healing. You know what I'm saying? Or from like dark clouds to, you know, sunny skies. So it's kind of like all the moments of vulnerability and grief and different things like that. But most importantly, resetting, realigning, and recentering yourself without armor. You know, and that's what Better Roses is for me. Like, I feel like even through everything I've been through, I still got so much love to give. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a guarded person. I don't walk around with bricks ready to build a wall. It's just not who I am.
So you don't base a new relationship based on a past relationship?
Yeah, I mean,
That's the
always
smartest
move
way
with
to be.
caution, exactly. But to be guarded, that's how you block your blessings. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I've never moved like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's what Better Roses represent. I wanted to do something for, you know, just to lover people, lover girls, lover boys, because I think right now music is so toxic and so prideful and very, very egocentric, you know, and it's just not who I am. And I wanted to create a lane to create healthy dialogue, healthy conversations within music.
You know, this whole time I'm looking at you, the petty Joe is just like, yo, what's up with the cute boyfriend right now? This guy right here.
That's that big brother shit.
That's the petty Joe, man. I'm sitting here the other day, I'm going to tell you, and shout out to the brother, right? But the other day, I'm sitting on the couch trying to look at something in Netflix, and I see his face, and I'm like, yo, you know who that? That's Teyana's man right there. You know what I'm saying? We watched the movie and shit. And
you watched Rebel Ridge?
Hell yeah.
That shit
Rebel Ridge.
But I watched it. I skipped it a bunch of times, but once Teyana, you know, I'm keeping it a buck. Why y'all got the clamps on me? Y'all don't want me to go.
Y'all
don't want me to.
You're doing so well today.
Okay, I'm going to calm down again.
Doing well.
But you watched it?
Hell yeah, because he was a great actor. But what about the pretty boy? I'm not like, this guy, yeah, tell us about him, man.
Well, what's the question? You said, what about the pretty boy?
No,
what's the question?
You so rough and you from Harlem, you from this, and this guy's like, you know, a model or something like. But anyway,
you don't think she fit? You don't think they fit?
No, yeah. I just think she more. I figure for more of I ain't. I'm being cool with it.
Nah, this is what I think it is. Yeah. What I think it is like, y'all watch me grow up. You know what I'm saying? Like coming home has been funny as hell because every single interview I've been doing has been all like my big brothers. So it's been a lot of tough love and a lot of like, you know, y'all knowing me from being little T. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm a woman, you know, and I am a mother and, you know, people grow and people change. And I feel like, you know, when you're young, yeah, you hot, you heavy, the personality is big. But when that carry on into adulthood, majority of it is survival mode. You know what I'm saying? And when you find a place that is so gentle and so delicate and so kind, it could soften anything. It's like boiling noodles. You know, you're gonna go in there.
Was it like this the guy for me, or was it like hard work? Was it like, what did you see him and you was like, yo, this because you know you come off of such a big publicized relationship. Is it scared for a girl to take a chance with the next guy and say, yo, all right, this the guy? Because, I mean, you're beautiful. You're on top of the world. You got money. You got whatever. I'm sure everybody and their mother was coming at you. How did this guy get your attention?
I mean, I am really big on feeling. And I always tell people, like, it's okay to feel. Allow yourself to feel. Whatever you feel, follow that, you know? And it wasn't something, I don't go looking for anything. I didn't go looking for anything. And neither did he. You know, we were friends and it went where it went. And I think the biggest thing is the friendship. You know what I'm saying? In the safe space, we created a safe space, you know? And that's why I think nowadays when people putting titles and labels on everything, it's just kind of like, create that safe space, create a friendship. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's sweet and it's gentle and I deserve that.
That's right.
That was a perfect answer.
It was a perfect answer.
How has your experience in film and television influenced your creativity on making music now? Or does it even contrast, or it should a little, because you've been around, you doing shit.
Yeah, like I've always been a character. So like even when I was into music and doing videos, I was like, I'm ready to do more. I started my own production company, all-female production company with my partner Coco, called the Aunties production. So we always like, even when we were doing my videos independently, I was like, yo.
going places from Byron. When I saw that, I knew that was just the tip of the.
Yeah, like I was just ready. I was always ahead of my time. I was just like, I'm ready for something else. Like even when I started doing videos for everybody, I'm like, all right, I'm ready to move into television and film. I knew that's what I wanted to do. So by the time I, took a step back from music, I was just like, I'm ready to do movies. I want to do this. I want to do that. Things I was already doing. But, you already know how it is. When you're preparing for an album, everything's about the album and everything else is put to the back burner. And I'm like, yo, if y'all can't balance this, then I'm too much. This don't even make sense to do this. So they came correct. And I got everything that I wanted.
You a good ass actress though.
Thank you.
You went to acting school?
No.
You took no lessons?
She's just from Harlem.
Oh, nah, you're a different you're a different human being, though.
Yo, we acting in the bodega. We acting everywhere, bro. Like
no, but
shit.
She's really good on screen. Bro.
I like the movie, the movie you had the hard time in, and that I think that showed, that showed your skills. And now you with Leonardo DiCaprio, like,
doing shit.
That's the shit, though. Like you done elevated to enough. A lot of people are talented. Sometimes I go to karaoke and some girl go up there and sing her ass off, but I'm like, damn, why this girl never became a star? What's such a blessing from you is you said I'm acting, and you went from, let's say that movie wasn't a lot of money, right? But it showed your skill. Now you with Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's real shit. I mean, you got to work your area. You know what I'm saying? I think people want what they want so fast without doing the work. They want the glory. They don't want to do the stuff that is creating the story for the glory. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I want to do the work. I'm a student. I'm never above learning. You feel me? So it's just like, I'm a student even when I'm teaching. So it's just like, that's my mindset and understanding. And I think that's probably that New York shit too. Like, yo, bam, 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 do this. Let niggas see what's going on. Get where I want to be, then start calling some shots and, making some noise and boom, boom, boom. But you gotta do that first before you can do this. You just got to know how to work your area.
Man, it's
a great segue.
It's so blessing.
At 15, the sweet, tender age of 15, you choreographed Beyonce's Ring the Alarm video. What was that? How did that?
That's crazy.
How did that?
You want to know what's crazy? Another stamp to New York. She wanted to learn the chicken noodle soup.
Wow.
And this is, this when I was rolling around with the big hair, the fitted cap. You already know.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So
who better to get it right
you feel
than
me?
you?
So they called me because I was outside battling everybody. Like it was up for everybody. So it's like they called me to come and do it, but you already know the Harlem be like, I'm about to throw wild other shit in there. Like it's like, yo, she had one job. She just wanted to learn the chicken noodle soup. And I went in there and I was ready. Like I wasn't like, I was like, hey everybody, I'm ready to work. Let's go, boom, boom, boom. And she just started dying laughing. She's like, oh yeah, she's a star. Like I was ready. We was chicken noodle soup and some more shit. Like I was throwing in mad other shit. Like maybe this, maybe this. Then she called me back for another performance that she had. And, let me, help work on that. And, it just was amazing. But I'm also a sponge. I'm SpongeBob Square fucking pants. Like I'm a soak in everything. I'm gonna take in everything.
While
So
was
learning. So to be able to, work with her and it's like at that age, I'm taking in everything. That's but priceless. All of me is like, I understand aesthetics. And I was already 15 walking by dance groups like, nah, this need to be like this. Yeah, because if you look from here, it's just not,
right.
I ain't rolling. You feel me? Like I was bossy, but it was always for the best.
Your hood, right? I don't know if you know, I started at 132nd and Park Avenue.
Where?
Yes, ma'am. Right by where the pimps and the hoes used to be and the free cheese was out there underneath the train. My man Chubby Love, he passed away.
No, Chubby.
My man Chubby Love, a.k.a. Gerard X, his sister's trying to get the block named after him. So the term where the basketball courts and the handball court where he used to say crack is whack. He used to be out there. So one day he pulls up, he's in a Ford Taurus, and he gets out the car. This guy's like 600 pounds. You have had to seen him when you was a kid. He was this big, and he got out Louis Vuitton from the floor up. And I said, oh, shit, what's that? Because this guy 500-600 pounds. What the fuck? And he was like, yo, this Dapper Dan. He was like, yo, I was like, what? He took me to Dapper Dan. When I was 14, I got my first Dapper Dan. Because Gerard X, I never seen no shit like that. He get out the car go up. He goes, and the motherfucker Louis Vuitton all the way up. And that guy took me to Dap, Gerard X. And so when I realized you're from that same hood right there, very important. Growing up so hard though, right? Like growing up in that area because you go to that school across. You went to that school right there?
What school?
The school right around the corner. Yeah. What's that school right there?
What?
Yo,
oh my God, you go to PS30.
Yo, they got fucking.
I was a menace in PS30.
They got like metal detectors and shit, TSA in that school. My man's wife was the principal. She had me go talk to the kids. I never seen no shit like that. They had the metal detectors with the cop in the front. They still got pimps and shit and all that over there. But growing up so tough, right? To be so polished and to get to where you going and where you at now, what does that feel like? When you come back to the city, I seen you with Bevy.
Yeah.
I love Bevy.
I love Bevy.
I love Bev. Yo, you know what time it is with Bev and all that? Yo.
Who don't know Bev?
Everybody know Bev.
You don't know.
Well, I seen you with Bev. I was like, and it is true. It is like kind of like a homecoming. It is.
Yeah.
You doing your auntie and uncle circle.
Yeah, no, real shit. That's why I'm like, yo, it's like fucking y'all up to see me be a little lady. This is crazy.
Grown up. She's grown.
She's
all grown up.
Yeah, I know. I seen it in that Kanye video. I was like, what the fuck going on? Like, that was the time, right? That was when she became a woman, right? When we seen that video, I was like, holy shit. I was at the awards when they played that shit. They played
that was
the first
a time
on the awards, right?
Yeah, that was.
Mm-hmm. I was in there watching. I said, what the fuck? I was like, yo, this shit crazy. And I seen you in the club one time too.
You did?
Doing some astronomical shit. It was in Miami, and it was like a pole, like a light. And the way you, not a stripper pole, a pole, and the way you was dancing on this fucking pole, I thought like, yo, she's an alien or something. I said, yo, she out of control with this shit right here. I was like, yo, what the fuck? And you do, like, he be doing the pull-ups. You doing all that shit on there.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
like,
when I be like, but that's that Harlem shit. Yeah, we used to be on the scaffolds doing that.
doing the pull-ups.
I ain't going from when I'm in battle mode, like especially in the yams, like I don't like feeling like people playing with me a little bit, and I feel like people would come around like my table and try and like start dancing. I gotta let you know because you can't do no pull-ups. You from the yams, you can't do no pull-ups.
Yeah.
We got scaffolds on the block everywhere we go.
Nah, I seen that shit one time. I was like, yo, this girl crazy. Like, this shit out of control. Like I said, you're a triple threat.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like I had every stage like in my life. Like Miami was like my young 20s, but like as a mom and like just super grown, like I'm so chill. I be chilling.
As a mom.
But I'm still ready to battle whenever, because I be feeling like people be trying me. But
they think you lost.
That's the
yo, you know what's crazy? I can't even go. I've been to a strip club where the girls didn't even want to dance around me. Huh?
They was intimidated?
Yeah. But it was the sweetest because it wasn't like a battle thing. Like in the club is when people would try and try it. But it got to a place where like it went from people wanting to battle to now people don't even want to like dance around me. The girl's like, oh my God, because you be dancing down. I feel crazy. I'm like, girl, this is
do your job.
Not even you, bro. You killing it. You feel me? Because y'all be doing shit that I'm like, bitch, yes, get it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't want people to see me and be intimidated. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all are beautiful, y'all killing it, and they just be like, start pop locking this shit. I was like, babe, it's
they want to do a lot.
The pop locking and the 6-inch heels is insane.
You know, you was you at your videos where they dance or they come and be in your video? And then nobody want to see that shit, right? They come up in there and start pop like you be like, yo, my man, we looking for the like a vibe, like
the other dance.
Yo, when they start doing the other dance, you like, yo, my man, like you know, this ain't that type of party right here.
Oh shit.
It's crazy. You know, the one time I seen some shit like that was we was at the Ruck and we brought AI, and they didn't want to check him. He's the only NBA player I ever seen at the Rucker that they would not D him up. They didn't even want to D up AI. Like he came out there and nobody wanted to D him up. They was playing him from far, like almost like the strippers don't want to dance around you. Where AI came out there and started going like, they was like, nobody wanted to be embarrassed on camera or nothing like that. He was just hopping to the rim. Nobody played defense on him.
It was just
I've seen that shit before.
Escape Room is an album and a short film.
Mm-hmm.
Walk us through the process. Walk us through. I mean, you told us we got to hear it, really.
Yeah, you got to hear. It's like going to the movies and having to pee. You know, you leave the pee, you might miss something. You feel me? Like, we won't be able to pause the Joe and Jada show. You feel me?
That shit. Sometimes you gotta pause. You know, you keep drinking that water. That shit run through the system, man. You know what I'm saying?
Water's good for you.
For some reason, I ain't pee as much with Diet Pepsi, man. Now I'm drinking a whole bunch of water. I'm in the fucking bathroom all day.
You're filtering.
Water works. Nah, but like real shit, it's like, it's an experience. And it's like, it's one thing leads into another versus like, okay, let me listen to a few songs and then I'm gonna go.
It's all
like,
connected. I like that.
Like when people listen, it's like an audio movie. Like even without the movie attached, like listening to the album is like an audio movie. So it's one of them things where it's like, I want people to receive it and really listen to it when they got some real time. Don't rush into my shit. If you joy riding to work,
don't skim through my shit.
You feel me? Don't skim through my shit. Like
time to absorb this thing.
You feel me? And like I said, it will create a lot of healthy dialogue. I think it's important, you know, to create those safe spaces and have an album that's not a whole bunch of pointing of the fingers and, you know, different things like that. So the process is dope. And then once you see the movie with it, it's just like, oh yeah, this is insane.
I got a personal question, right? The first album produced by the icon Yeezy, right? What was that process like working with this man? Because I went in there to make a song. You on the song. I brought a whole nother song.
on that song. It's like 88
but you
people
on the
on it.
song. Listen.
It's me, you,
But-
and 87 other
Which song is it?
I had a song, it's called Pride and Joy I did with Kanye, but he went and called. Guess, Busta, this, he did. The point is.
You know what's crazy? That nigga had me lay the hook for Pride and Joy.
Yeah?
I just told you, now that's 85 more people.
86 and a half. Yo, the craziest shit
I like
is,
that song.
Yeah, but
I was supposed to be on that song.
Listen, I do the another round with Chris Brown. The shit is out of control popping.
Mm.
You know, this game, you need to be on a roll. Sometimes, you know, when I was young, I would just say what you want. I was just throwing out hits. So much I gave Ja Rule New York. I felt like it was hit mania. Like there's no way I could stop. Everything I did was a hit, number one. Then you get to that motherfucking gray area.
I'm like talking.
No, I'm telling you, I'm putting them out. Just everything I put out, I know it's gone. It's gone. I'm putting out hits. Then you get to that little stumble where you try and catch that shit again. That ain't easy.
Right.
Facts.
I go in the studio with Chris Brown. We got another one, right? So now
That was my shit too.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, but I
Don't you be on
Yeah, that was
that's my shit.
Right? So we make another one after that. I swear to God, it was a smash hit. And Kanye hears it and says, yo, let me work on that record. He changed the whole fucking record. He made it like, we had another one. I had another one coming right after the Chris Brown shit, like another one, like I had one. And he switched the whole shit up. So I know the one time I worked with him, I know what he did to me. What was that process like working with him on the whole album, even though the project came out incredible?
I mean, I definitely feel like, you know, KTSC was like some of his best work and he's amazing. But like what he did with Gonna Love Me and Issues, like that nigga was in a whole nother duffel. You know what I'm saying? Like what he did. And that's why I say like some of his best work. That shit is just like incredible, you know? And I think because it was that incredible that I think it became the both of ours versus a my thing, you know, like a me thing.
Yeah.
I think he was, you know, and as a creative, even now looking at it, like being as though I do everything for everybody, like this was a passion project for him. And I think he was very, 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 very proud of it. And I think that in that moment of being so proud is like, he was living in that moment. And I don't think he thought about everything else that was also a part of that moment. You feel what I'm saying? Because if it was up to me, like dropping that shit right after Fade would have been insane. You feel what I'm saying? But I definitely think that this project was his baby and he treated it as such. You know what I'm saying? And I think both of us, like, he was like, yeah, because you going baby yay on me. So I think both of us being like the super creatives that we are, I think that like in that moment, from one creative to another creative, like we both is like, okay, I get that you proud, but this is a proud moment for me too. It was just a lot of that, you know what I'm saying? But I think it's an amazing project and I think it's a life changer. And it's just like, that was a time to be alive. You just had to be there, you know what I'm saying? And now even today, like I cut so much more grace. Like I give so much more grace because it's just like, people go through stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I think all he ever wanted to do was create, you know? And I know that feeling of just wanting to create. And I think those 7 albums allowed him to just create without any of the extra shit. You feel what I'm saying? So at that point, it was block everybody out.
He was locked
and he showed up for himself. And I think that's amazing. You know what I'm saying? I think we always talk about who's being selfish or whatever, but it's like, you know what? Show up for yourself because it all still helped us in a way. You know what I'm saying? I would have preferred it to move differently and the rollout to be handled differently because I am the baby and I am the girl. So it's just like, you know, out of everybody here, I've been waiting the longest. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody else here is consistent with their music. I don't have consistent music. So I needed you to pour into, like continue on the passion of it. You was passionate, like knowing you can kill these fucking beats. Now be passionate about this rollout and understand that, you know, we're in this together. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I gotta take a slight pause. You on some bullshit with the green watch, with the green Louis, with the acting up right now. What type of smoke you can't? What you wanted? All the smoke today? Like what the fuck? I'm looking at the green watch with the Louis. Like you acting up out here, man.
That's how you feeling?
Yeah, that's how he's feeling.
You have to come according to our guests.
Yeah, that's right.
She throw that shit on.
You know what's crazy? That's actually a compliment. I noticed that when I go places, like people really be throwing on their Sunday's best. When they know I'm coming to build, that's some good feast over there.
Around, you can't just go great.
Let me tell you something, boy.
You can't go like you go to the laundry.
I love that. I really love that.
Yo, these
and it pissed me off that I ain't really get to get my rocks.
Let me elaborate on these sneakers, right?
Yeah.
Jordan, they love you.
Yeah.
Because the type of quality they gave you.
They let her go. They let her go extra.
Name on the shit.
Yeah. They let her do shit.
All kind of fucking trees and shit. And yo, this shoe, to me, when it came out, was the shoe of the year. To me. Okay, I'm sure there's other shoes that came out that was fly, but to me, I do the sneaker shit for real.
Right.
And I know the quality. I know how they let you get away with, you know, Brand Jordan don't let you put your name on the shit. All this, the box it came with. I think I got stiffed. I think they gave me a whack box. I think you had some special boxes.
What special boxes?
They had a special box.
You got a concrete box. They gave me a regular red box.
I didn't get the premiere. They gave it to me regular. Like I'm just being honest with you.
They just like gave you a pair of like sneakers in a red box.
Yes, they fucked me.
You lying?
I swear.
I'm not even sure what kind of box.
No, they came in a fly. I see people with fly boxes. I was calling the Tina cursing out everybody. I was like, yo, where's the fucking box?
Where the
they got a special
box. I gotta get you a special box. You can put it in the store.
My sneakers don't come in a special box.
I gotta get you a box to put in the store.
They shot my shit in a fucking what's the joint? The Benin spot and all that. We shot. My photo shoot was on top of the projects in the what? Gucci Frito. With me and Remy in there like this. Like, that was our rollout. It's like, you got a special box, all type. I got the regular shit. They was like, nah, you representing, you know, the average man.
Nah, but you know what I did, though? It's like, again. But nah, that's also the hustle and the finesse, though.
You wouldn't let them just give you...
No, I went into my commercial budget. I was taking money from different places and saying, yo, this is what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? I need to make sure that the people, you know, that I fuck with heavy receive these sneakers in a special way. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna front, the sneaker was sold out before we even dropped the commercial. So low key, I could have made more than even more boxes.
I went to give you my sneaker and it was so much marijuana it got you high in there that night. Who was it? Little Baby's party or something? It was like 3 a.m.
Oh yeah, for the
give you the sneaker
party.
And give him the sneaker, the TS sneaker. I was high. Like,
yeah, and I
there's no way to fake secondhand smoke. Them motherfuckers was smoking so much shit that night. I'm of a certain age.
That's showing our age, because I was in there dying, but that was the tour I created.
3 a.m, bro. I'm up in there. That shit was like dumb. Like, they was smoking so much shit in there. I was dizzy. She was like, Joe, I know you got my shit. I said, yeah. I couldn't wait for that dude to walk in that door to give him that sneaker so bad. I was like, yo, little baby, here you go. You got it. Take the pick. That shit was crazy. But, you know, we grind different with Jada, man. Hit up with one of them.
I ain't saying anything. I'm just enjoying the conversation, Joe. The Aunties production.
So that's crazy. I ain't bring up the fact that I got a song in the video with both of y'all.
We're here to talk about you, though. See,
I'm a part of that. That's a part of my journey. Why we
that's
talking about the big
that
stuff?
You can talk about. You know what I mean?
That's why you say, yo, T, how I feel to...
Yeah, how does it feel to have a song in the video with us two?
Yo, where's the camera? Like, some of the best moments of my life. I need y'all to understand, like, this little girl from Harlem having the opportunity to work with both of y'all is amazing. And I don't ever want y'all to get lost on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like people see where my career is going and, you know, feel like the other shit don't matter. So again, I say it's all about where I started, and people was always believing me. We got a few records together. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I you know, am filled with the most gratitude. More. No, we really do. You know, and that's one thing I can always say. Like, I call Jay and it's like, whatever. And it's quick too. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's the kind of shit that means the world to me. You know what I'm saying?
Wait all the time.
Oh, you make it wait?
You ain't her.
Yeah, I don't be having the way. I be getting my shit.
Huh? I'm chopped meat. What am I? Here go my acting right. What am I? Chopped meat? What am I? What am I? Chopped meat? Yeah. What I gotta do for Jadakiss verse out here? You start telling me, you know, people give me watches for verses.
No.
Oh, he's giving you the hint?
That's my artist. That's my own artist. They gotta do that to get a verse out of me.
Yo, that shit crazy, man.
Well, listen, I'm just happy to be a part. You know what I'm saying? And I feel blessed to have both of y'all in my life and have been able to work with y'all. And I just really want to give y'all flowers. The podcast is fucking fire.
Oh, man,
I could not go into this surgery without coming home and seeing y'all. Like, this shit really mean the world to me.
Hold on. Let's backtrack here. We talked off the air. It's a bittersweet moment where we walk with the faith of God. Our sister has to have vocal surgery. Tell them a little bit before, you know what I mean? Let the people elaborate a little before we say a prayer with her before she go in surgery. No, real talk. We got to say a prayer. Since we going to let them know.
I'm good. You know, I think, it's been a lot of years of singing and then, and acting and just a lot of trauma to the vocal cord. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stress to the vocal cord. And I think it's just time to fix it. And sometimes we just try and keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going until like our body's like, all right, now it's time to. It's
Your
time
body
to
will let you know.
You feel what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Like, exactly. And I think it's something that I want to handle now. So I am able to go on tour, and I may not be able to talk when this album dropped, but to be able to go on tour and even have a bigger moment with that and with my supporters and give them a real show is amazing. But, I love to be transparent with my people, and, I just wanted to share it because I will have to really sit back and take that step back and handle that. And the good thing is it's treatable. And I caught it in just enough time because it could get worse. You know what I'm saying? If I don't handle it. So I'll be doing that tomorrow. So a bitch gotta be quiet for like 2 weeks straight. That's crazy.
Oh man.
That's crazy.
Are you the animated one in the crew?
I am the animated one.
Because I'm the one that talk the most shit. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's me. I'm like super animated.
Hello.
I'm super. Yeah, I'm like.
Yeah, I'm not.
I'm not even a texter. I got a FaceTime for every little thing. Like I have to like talk, and I'm passionate, and that's where the New York shit kicking. No matter how soft I get, we having like a little like conversation, and that New York shit come out.
Come up out of you, yeah.
Fuck is you talking about though? Like, it's crazy.
All of that.
I'm all of that. They be like, yo, I'm not mad neither.
You ever see those like TikToks or memes they be doing about New York girls and they be like, yo, I'm dead ass. They be like from like the Bay Area somewhere. They be like, do your New York girl. They be like, I'm dead ass. Like, man, I seen some shit on the gram the other day. Look, I'm too old for this shit, but man, I remember those ghetto love stories with the girl screaming. She was like, Jonathan Ellis, something. I'm telling you, boy. I went there like they had like a hood girl arguing with her man, and she was like, Jonathan Ellis, I'm telling you, don't play with me. And he's like, he's like, yo, I can't fucking eat. Like, what's good? Like, she just, I mean, that's part of growing up, right? New York love story.
Mm-hmm.
Let me hear about your all-female production company. The Aunties production.
Yeah, the Aunties production. We're an all-female production company. Really, we have a company called Aunties 360 because we do everything. So we creative, direct, produce, design, merch, stage design, sound design, movement, coaching, choreography, directing, like literally everything. It's really a safe space for creatives so they don't feel boxed in. You want to do this? Bet. You want to do this? Bet. And cost effective. These labels and shit ain't got no real budgets no more. You know what I'm saying?
Honey, tell me about it.
Honey.
You work with a lot of major brands. Now, how you choose? Is it the bag? Of course, the bags have to be right. But I can imagine they just
I mean, real
knocking
shit,
down your door, Victoria's Secret, all of them brands.
All money ain't good money. You feel me?
I know that.
All money ain't good money.
I'll be the
I
third
ain't
one to
going and
tell you.
just snatching bags just because it's a bag to snatch.
Right.
I'll leave that motherfucker right there. It might be a bomb in that motherfucker. I ain't getting blown up. You feel me? So it's just like, I'm very cautious with that.
Mm-hmm.
You see a bag, that should be.
What's the weirdest
No,
bag
fact.
they try to throw you that you was like, nah, I can't do it? I'll tell you mine.
What? What's yours?
No, you first.
Playboy?
Nah, they try to get me to do the Fajas, the man Fajas. They had the meal ticket. They had the meal. Like
I ain't gonna front,
million.
y'all. I ain't gonna front. I would have threw the
Let
Let him get the Faja bread.
You know.
What you had to do?
Just throw it
You had
on.
to take the flick with just the.
Yeah.
That was it. That would have been. You would have been finished.
Oh, but you want me to take it?
What did they
Uncle
say?
Dan was like, yo, it's a meal ticket.
Okay,
B.
but what if they would have
When
said
we was
just
on
wear it?
170th and 3rd, you wouldn't have dreamed of this.
But what if they said just wear it? You ain't got to post in it. Just say, yo, I got it on under the tee right now.
These guys.
That's what I'm saying.
No.
You should have negotiated.
You know what they
That's
wanted
what I'm
me to do? They
They
wanted
wanted
the
to
Skims
flick
ass
like
type
this.
shit. They wanted me up in there with the
like
solid
this,
gold. I got a dog with a solid gold bone. Got a treaty with the
Did you negotiate?
They
Or
had-
did you just flat out say no?
No.
Was
like
they
certain
not trying
shit
to
you
hear
can't
it
take.
under the? Just let me throw it under and say I'm.
I don't even want to say the story, right? I don't even want to say the story. I'm not
said it already.
I'm making this about Teyana. I'm not making this about Fat Joe.
I don't want to. They told us. I spoke to the people.
Let's stay to the.
They said they want to hear this.
They want to hear this one.
Yeah, they want to. They want to hear this. They want to hear this.
Listen, people eat what they kill. Uncle Dan caught a company that told him they had $1 million to throw Joe to do that. And the man was on my neck, like, yo, it's a meal ticket. Yo, what's up? This is just a picture. They're gonna throw it on. I said, yo, I'm Fat Joe the gangster, B. Like, you want, maybe now I might create my own brand.
It would have felt
Now it feels a little better because, you know, we got the rewind to 10. You could color your beard, your hair. You know, why look 53 when you could look 43, you 20. That, you know, times are changing. At the time, when they gave me that was way too early.
I feel like you could have told them, like, design it like a bulletproof vest and the little straps would have made it tighter a little bit. You feel me?
She could have been.
Maybe that's what I needed.
That.
But, you know, sometimes, and not only sometimes, yo, it was just a period of time where I turned down more money than I made. It was just, they was coming with just
Not be like that.
All type of crazy. You think you crazy because I'm from the projects.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm turning shit down left and right. I'm like, yo, are you bugging? Like, are you ever going to get this
That's
moment
real
again?
shit.
Like,
that's real shit. All money ain't good money.
That's a fact.
So I'm very selective in who I work with. And most importantly, your freedom, your creative freedom. Because freedom ain't free.
Yeah, a lot of these brands want to steal your energy.
Exactly.
Speak on it, God. Freedom ain't free.
Steal shit.
Freedom ain't free. Neither
freedom
is peace,
ain't
anything like that.
free.
That's what I'm saying. It's going to come with a price, you know? So it's just like, you want to make sure you go somewhere where you have that freedom to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Let's talk about the Fajas in the future. We might get that bag again.
Maybe like I could come in on a creative director thing and figure out
That
this.
might be the name of the company, the Fajas in the future.
Yeah, Jada's fucking
Faja freedom.
Yeah, Faja free.
I gotta watch this guy.
Free to Faja.
Free to Faja.
You have an incredible slate of upcoming films to be released. You know what I mean? Including projects with Paul, Thomas Anderson, Tyler Perry, Ryan Murphy. How you choose your acting roles?
That is a good question. I mean, I gotta feel it. Honestly, if I don't fall asleep reading a script, I love it.
That's
no, for real, because sometimes I will read a script and I will read it and it will go through one ear and out. Like, it won't leave the paper. Yeah. I'm just like, but when I'm reading it and I can see what's happening while I'm reading it, because I am a visual person, then I know it's for me. But it's also like, what's the bigger message? Like, what are we talking about here? You know? So that's important to me. And then, of course, have an opportunity to work with people that I've worked with, that's another big yes. That's like, oh, absolutely.
I gave you a loud. I went to see Sinner or something. I seen the clip of your movie, and I said, "Oh shit, DiCaprio." They looking at me. Yeah, I know her, nigga. Shut up.
Yo, I gotta be honest. Only guy I ever been a groupie for was Leonardo DiCaprio. Pause.
So if Leo said, do this Faja commercial with me.
Nah. But listen what I'm saying to you. The man at the Beyoncé concert, he got a hoodie on. Like, there's no way to know this Leonardo DiCaprio. You know, we sitting in the we standing in the thing, and this shit like this. He got a hat like this. And he's like, "Yo, what's up, Joe?" I'm like, "Yo, what's up?" I'm like, "Yo, what's up?" You know, cause I'm doing the Joe crack too. I'm out there. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, "Yo, what's up, man?" He's like, "Yo, it's me, Leonardo." I said, "What the fuck? Take the hoodie off now." I took a picture with him. The shit still came out fucked up. It's the only time I ever did that shit. And the picture came out too dark. But I made him take the fucking hoodie off. I was like, "Yo, take the shit off, man. I gotta get a pic." He was like, boom. He was a nice guy, man.
Nah, he mad.
He
cool.
loved
his
hip-hop.
privacy.
He loved hip-hop. But
Yeah,
he's the only guy I ever like lost my cool for. Pause. What is your favorite? Well, I'll give you a way out. What's your all-time favorite soul food spot in Harlem?
How you gotta talk about food?
I ain't going front. Amy Roof's.
Amy Roof's was your favorite.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. But I used to also love, Devon's was fried fish and shit like that. But like soul food.
Soul food.
Amy Roof's.
Amy Roof's was
the cornbread was fire. The fried chicken was fire. The macaroni was fire. And coming up, like, they would like just always show me mad love, like from a kid to like, you know what I'm saying? Like coming into the industry, like I have little events there, like, cause I'm like a creature of habit. So once I like something, it's like, that's all I want to eat. Cause besides soul food, it was Chinese spot on 40th and Lenox, or it was Grinny's on 43rd.
What does the Chinese? Is just regular ghetto Chinese or?
Yeah, right. Oh, there you go on Lenox.
The 40th and Lenox.
40th and Lenox. They still there.
Oh, speaking of food, you know your spot?
Well, shout out to Make My Cake in Harlem.
Yo, Make My Cake.
Remember Make My Cake? They on 125th Street.
People used to walk by them on 7th, and you could just smell it. Oh my God!
People's watched our episode from the Bronx, right?
I'm from Harlem, for real, but God.
Nice.
I'm telling you, Mount Morris Park.
The people from the Bronx, the restaurant you said that got the banging sauce, is Groovy Lou's in-laws. They're gonna next show. They're gonna lace you and bring you to. Remember the spot? You remember? Because you told us about it on the show.
What else?
Somewhere in the Bronx, I got the chicken, the sauce. One of these episodes, you was talking about a spot in the Bronx with the banging sauce.
Well, whoever you was talking about, they coming.
Lou's sister's husband owns
They coming.
He's about to bring you all the chicken.
You know what I'm looking for?
Von
Zip put me on to turkey chops back in the day.
Stop and Shop.
They ain't got the turkey chops because I went to every Stop and Shop looking for the turkey chops. They ain't got it
already.
But I think
you gotta cook them.
No,
what the bigger question is what exactly are we talking about?
Fake pork chops.
He must be hungry because
that's what I'm saying. Are you hungry? Like, do we need to order that? Like, I'm just saying, like, what's the end all be all?
Fake
like, are we hungry? Because I'm hungry too. Like, is it coming now or the next episode? Why wouldn't y'all niggas order no chicken?
He ordering some shit for next week.
That's what I'm
telling
saying.
you right
Same
now.
thing with you, Jada. I'm thinking, is the shit coming today? I'm hungry.
No. What I'm saying is, we was talking Harlem, culinary.
Trying to conduct the interview. He over here asking you about your 5 favorite soul foods.
No, I didn't.
You said turkey chops.
Stop.
That came after you asked
came
about
after
soul food
because
the Chinese spot on 140.
But you feel me? But I had answered it.
Food is
so
really
we got the
important.
turkey chops. I'm like, like they bringing something.
I'm
like,
with you.
Confused.
I thought we was on. He said.
No, what?
Shout out to Von Zip. I'm looking for turkey chops.
No.
What's on this guy's mind over it?
Von Zip used to take me to a spot downtown, like big time, a Caprielli's or some wild shit, and they used to have the turkey chops that you take home and you fry it like pork chops.
Capielli,
and
crazy.
it tastes like pork chops.
Ah.
They stopped making it. So the other day, I seen the soul food joint, and I was like, yo, it said turkey chops. I was like, yo, where the fuck the turkey chops been?
What spot was
and
that?
then everybody started telling me turkey chops, and they all said Stop and Shop, but I went to like 10 Stop and Shops. By the way, we got Rewinded 10 up in that motherfucker too. So if you want to go 53
So moral of the story is,
43 to 30.
there's no turkey chop.
They are. He just don't know where they at.
I love that we found something though, because I was confused as to.
No, he's just saying,
I'm just happy we found it.
I'm crazy.
chops.
Don't mind me,
No,
guys.
I love it.
Let's go
I love it.
back.
I'm just
Let's
happy
go
we
back.
found it because I wasn't sure where we was going to
I'm
be able to
looking-
defend you.
I
You feel
used
me?
to
Like, I
eat
didn't know where
turkey
to go.
chops for years. They discontinued it. And then the other day I talked about it in one of the shows and everybody told me, nah, they got the turkey chops. So I went to 10 supermarkets
couldn't
in the
fucking
hood
find it.
and
How
I couldn't
dare they?
find the turkey.
How dare they?
That's a big deal for me.
That's a big fucking deal.
Because
Like,
you know,
how
ain't
dare
no
they?
swine, there ain't no pork in my fork, no ham in my pan.
Ugh.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what you're saying. I don't know. Listen, your BET performance of long time was categorized as futuristic. For me, you might be like the second to Michael Jackson, how much you rehearse and how much you prepare for live performances. Me watching you, I see you all over. I see when you getting ready to do a tour, you getting ready to do something, it's like you doing unlimited amount of dancing, rehearsing, and what is it with that? Do you take that even more serious than
I
anything?
take that so serious. Because honestly, if I could like record the album and then press a button that take me straight on tour and I don't have to do press, radio, everything that comes with all that shit, I would go straight, I would go on tour for the rest of my life. I love to perform live and I love to rehearse. I'll rehearse my dances. Like I can dance like 12, 13 hours straight. Like,
They tired,
you know what I'm
you still
saying?
going.
You feel me? Like I can just do that all day. And that's also why I'm so toned. Like I be so ripped on
You
tour.
look like you
It don't
born
make no
six
sense.
packed up.
Yeah, she
Like
looks
you
like
just born six pack.
No, I used to call myself a Ninja Turtle. You know how they had the little pudge with the 6-pack on top of it? Real shit, I was a Ninja Turtle.
See, I never had a muscle in my life. We talk about
yeah.
I tried. I was in the gym 2 times a day, trainers and everything, and couldn't make a muscle. I'm not built. I can knock
You
you
needed
out.
the faja.
I needed
Tyson Fury, man.
Yeah, you could have got paid to get that muscle too. You could have got paid the milli to get the muscle.
Who she get it from, mom? From you or from dad? Where she get the genetics from? I'm asking you.
New York. New York.
Nah, but my mom has been heavy into fitness, like at a young age. You know,
You
like,
look
my
great,
parents
Mom.
are
Yeah.
both fit.
Look better than ever. But let me tell you something. Like, in order, like, you know, I'm a big basketball fan.
Mhm.
And in order for someone to become the MVP or to win a championship, it's a certain level. Like, that's why you see all these guys breaking their Achilles and all that. It's another, like, you got to be faster than everybody. You got to go another level. You got to train another level. Like, to get to that, to the chip. And then when I watch your performances, for no reason, you'll be like, you'll jump in the air like, it ain't enough. Like, for you, it's like, yo, it's like, you got so much built-in energy that I believe you train your dancers because I see you outwork them. And that's very rare, you know, because the dancers, they supposed to, you know, help out the artists. You know, certain artists need a lot of help, you know.
Yeah, but I also think that other artists they don't choreograph for themselves. So it's like I'm the dancer and the choreographer. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, yo, this is what we doing. This is how it's going down. And me, I love to dance. I love to rehearse.
I just thought of one, Jada. You ever battle Chris Brown behind the scenes at a show or something?
It's never been a battle, but behind the scenes, it goes down. Like, it's just always dancing. But the thing about we be so in sync. It's never a battle. It's always like if he move this way, then we both moving that way, and then we catch it, and then we just like in our own little world. There's a lot of videos of us like literally doing that. Like we dance all day. Like people be tired of us. It's like, all right, fucking dancing motherfuckers. Like sit down. You know what I'm saying? But like we literally do that shit like all day. And we hype each other up. You feel what I'm saying? Like there's no like, we're not competitive toward one another. And I think us coming up together, you know. Like,
we would like to see the videos, the footage someday of you and Chris going
that
because.
Was a good one.
Thank you, brother. No alien talk. No crazy
talk.
shit. They think I'm a basket.
No, I definitely think the world deserve that moment.
That'd be crazy.
They deserve that moment from us. They deserve a stern dance number. That'd be insane.
That would be nuts.
With Escape Room coming out in August, what's next for you? Well, of course, the surgery. How long is the healing?
Well, I mean, the first 2 weeks, I gotta shut up. I gotta be quiet. Yeah. And then the third week, I'll go back into like training to make sure I'm doing therapy on my vocal cords.
Tour after that?
Tour probably in January, because then I got to get ready for one battle after another. September 26th coming. Then I got All's Fair coming, and then I got Rip coming with Matt Damon and Ben Affleck. And you know, it's a lot back to back to back to back. And then I'm thinking tour maybe like January, February. And then, I'm about to direct my first feature film called Get Lights on the Get Light culture in Harlem. My first like feature film as a director. Yeah, so I'm in that too. So, yeah.
That's fucking awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
What advice would you give to somebody trying to do what you did or something remotely close to? They want to sing, dance, produce. You know, if you just bumped into a young T right now in Harlem.
I mean, I bump into youngins that come to me all the time asking me that question, and I tell them to be true to yourself. And I know that shit sound, you know, gimmicky or whatever they call it, like
generic.
Yeah, generic, because people tell me, like, man, nigga, we're Pharrell. Don't tell me never give up. We're Pharrell. I'm trying to get signed. You feel me? So it's just like I like to be real with people and transparent. To Joe's point, like I'm a manifester. You feel what I'm saying? So you gotta manifest what you want, and you gotta say what you want, and you gotta pray on what you want, and you gotta believe that that's what it's gonna be. It's the faith walk. I tell everybody, walk that walk. Walk that walk. It ain't gonna be a straight one. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be rocks and shit that's gonna be thrown, and you know, or you might run into a deer. It's a lot of shit going on, but you gotta keep that faith walk going. And that's what I tell them. Like, and it's important. It's not never give up. It's not boom, boom, boom. Because we have our times where we're like, fuck all this shit. I don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not about to tell you to do that. You know what I'm saying? But I do want to tell you to believe and have those conversations with God.
Definitely.
That's the only real like bets you need to make. You know what I'm saying? And understanding that shit not gonna be thrown in your lap. And the number one thing is don't take none of this shit personal. My mom told me that a long time ago, because like coming in at 15, I took everything personal. Yeah. That's why I was rah, because I'm in survival mode. Yeah. I'm taking it personal. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Like I got mouths to feed, people to take care of. I'm taking this shit serious. You know what I'm saying? And ain't shit shaking. So how I'm gonna shake this table? You know what I'm saying? But my mom had told me, don't take this shit personal. It's a wicked business. Oof. And when you stop taking shit personal, you'll feel a lot better. So now being back on my terms, I don't take nothing personal, and I feel a lot better, and I'm glowing, and I'm continuing to grow, and I'm doing my thing because I don't take shit personal.
That being said, get ready for the Escape Room project.
We're going to pray for you with the surgery.
Thank
we thank you for honoring us with your presence. You after us, but we feel like you just bridge our era with the new era. Like you're
from
great.
That cloth. She got that
you
cloth.
You from that cloth. You know what I mean?
Thanks to Mama Love.
That's hard to be from that cloth. You know what I mean? So we appreciate you, and thanks for sitting on the couch with us.
Thank you.
I'm Joe Crack.
Jadakiss.
This ain't that.
That ain't this.
And it's Crack and Kiss, baby.
Make some noise for Teyana Taylor. Thank you.